New South Wales school leaders. My name's Adam Voigt. I'm the founder and the CEO of Real Schools, and we heard you. We had arranged recently to run a really important free 2-hour session in Melbourne around leading whole school behaviour improvement, and I wanted to be able to say to you today we've been overwhelmed by the response, and we have. It's been a little bit outrageous, but I've also been overwhelmed not only for registrations for the Melbourne event but with messages from New South Wales school leaders saying, why on earth is this not happening in our state? And so it is. So this is a really quick video message to all of the school leaders in New South Wales to come along to a really important session that I'm going to be running in Sydney at the Novotel on Friday, October the 11th at 8 AM. It's a 2-hour session around what we've done wrong, what needs to change, and what we need to start doing if we're actually fair income, if we're actually serious about improving student behaviour in our schools. Clearly it's something that your whole state's interested in, because about a week ago at the time of recording this video there was a big story about the 32,000 suspensions that are going on in New South Wales and what we need to do about that. I think that that's a really interesting story because this session that you'll come to won't be about how you can just suspend less. It will be about how you can create an environment where you need to suspend less. And so we're going to be learning, I guess, a little bit of unlearning about what the journey has been to this point. And what you won't be getting out of this session is an extra bolt-on, an extra program, an extra notion that you need to build another matrix, another policy, or run another mini lesson. This is about culture. This is about the environment that our students land in every day. It's about being serious about the challenges that they bring with them when they land in that environment, and what are the practices and what's the conduct that we need to deploy in order to create the conditions where we get an improvement in frequency and severity of the problem behaviours that all of us are dealing with. I don't care about the 32,000 suspensions. What I care about is the impact of it. I care about young people regressing into violence and aggression way too easily. I care about the impact on the mental health of our teachers and certainly of our school leaders when these kinds of incidents happen with anything like monotonous regularity in our schools. And I've had enough. It's time to stop. So you're not going to be flogged another program if you come along to this event. What you're going to be provided with is an ebook. So you're going to leave with a little white paper that's going to be titled Improving Student Behaviour with Slightly Less Difficulty, and you're going to leave with a roadmap about the things that you're going to do straight away in your school to improve practice, to improve policy, to improve language, and to improve thinking. And if we can improve those 4 things with some sort of tangible action in your school, you can get traction immediately in this space. But we need to stop thinking that we can reprogram kids on Wednesday afternoons to behave differently in our school. We need to actually say that, you know what, we've built enough, we've done enough of these programs and they haven't got us the output on the other side. We haven't actually changed the way people conduct each other when they're walking to assembly, when they're in a classroom and when kids are struggling, when they're in the playground and the awful hurdy-gurdiness of playground behaviour starts to become a reality in the last 5 minutes, when they're on the bus on the way home, or when you're actually trying to get a young person who'd rather be on an Xbox to do some fractions. We've got to get real about it, we've got to get serious about it, and that's what this day is all about. And if you think that 2 hours of your investment in that might be worthwhile, then I'd love to meet you. So we'll be in Sydney, as I mentioned, at the Novotel on Friday 11th of October at 8 AM till 10 AM, just 2 hours. You can then scoot out into Sydney and enjoy the rest of the day, which I believe is the last day of your official school holidays before you get stuck into term 4. This is a game changer, this is something different, this is something transformational, and I can't wait to actually work with you on doing that for your school. I'll see you on the 11th.